Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again, it's time for a lower day. This is again a very abbreviated workout, kind of same reason as yesterday. Get in, get a little fasted training done, and get ready for the next get together. Fortunately, I didn't really pick up much water weight from yesterday. I'm surprised. I'm up about 1 pound. So I'll take that. So, I guess the fasting is working pretty good. Walking into the holiday feast, it definitely helps. Of course, I don't feel that I look my best today, but that's okay. We'll be in a good place, I think, in another week. So about a week from now, I think everything will be tightening up quite a bit. I've been doing some different stuff with mini workouts, and I'll talk about that later. And it might be worth addressing, just messing a little with mini workouts for certain muscles throughout the day. Did it this weekend. So what do we do? I just did deficit deadlifts, and those felt a little tight, trying to kind of get into position there. Uh, so I ended up doing 8 reps, but keeping in mind that's a 2.5 inch deficit. That's not like when I do the little 1 inch deficits, so I've actually got shoes on, 2.5 inch deficit using a stiff bar. So the 8 reps was actually relatively challenging. I felt like it was about 2 reps in reserve. I felt like 10 was about all I could have got, at least this morning. Got a lot of things kind of in my head. And people who saw my other status kind of know, some stuff that I've got to think about. Uh, yeah, but let me get back over to the workout. So what I ended up doing was just one of my normal little trisets. So I just did a 3-round tricep, but I worked in some extra reverse hypers at the end. So I just did what I did last time with the belt squats. That 200 did sets of 10. Although I noticed, my range of motion felt a little off on those, and I think it's because I'm a little bit tight, just from the change in food. There's probably a little inflammation, from eating some treats and stuff yesterday. Refined sugars and things. Again, that's not something I do normally. It's kind of a holiday thing, but sometimes we get a little inflammation from that. So I wanted to mess with this bar because I'm like, I wonder how this would feel for doing some squats and calf raises, and I might mess with that this coming week. But I'm like, let me get on my McDonald bar, which incidentally, someone's trying to message me saying Vegan Gains thinks I just bought that. I don't know what to say about that. I've had it for over 3 years. I've used it many times on camera. Goes to show what he knows. But wouldn't expect him to be intellectually honest with anything I do. Whatever. I guess he's worried about my workouts now. So instead, he chooses to pick one of my abbreviated holiday workouts. That's cool. Oh, so I digress. Let me get back over to the point here. All right. So again, I did just 3 sets of belt squats, did 3 sets of the calf raises with the McDonald bar, and 5 sets of my reverse hypers. After that set of deficit deadlifts, called it a day. I'm like, let's get the vlog up and get on with my day. And of course, at the end of the week, we're going to be back to training. Regular training is normal. The volumes are going to come up. Be back fully on point with dieting, and we'll keep trimming down. Right, we'll keep trimming down, get leaner again. That's the priority at this point. As I've said, bigger arms and losing body fat, tightening up the whole midsection is going to be the name of the game for quite a while. Right, it's going to be quite a while. But again, I think looking definitely at the thumbnail and the curl videos the last week or so, I've been pretty happy so far with the progress. I mean, it's coming along. Plenty of people have chimed in with their thoughts on it. So we're just going to keep moving in that direction. Of course, you guys saw the vote as far as people's opinions on it. So, but, I've had people say with that, why you shouldn't care about people? Well, it's not that I care about the opinions. It's interesting to note because I'm going to do this either way. Like, I made that kind of clear. Right? I did make that clear. It's just that because different people expressed different opinions, I thought, let me put it up to a vote and then discuss it, And I was right. I would say 81% of people think that me cutting versus focusing on pure strength is a good thing. 81% of my audience, right? But again, this workout just isn't that complicated. There's not really much to discuss. We came in and just got a few really good sets in. Again, just some fasted training so that I can enjoy another holiday feast, and then we get through the holidays and back to business as normal. Again, this is one of the perks to a home gym, except for people who travel on the holidays, of course. I guess that's a different situation. But there's a lot of 24-hour places out there. I mean, I know so much stuff changed with the pandemic. It used to be if you had a 24-hour fitness membership, you could pretty much do that just about anywhere in your travels and get in and holidays. But I know so much has changed. So much has changed. And it kind of sucks because businesses have used as an excuse. And yeah, unfortunately. Of course, it would have been nice if we could have used that scenario to push health and fitness, right? That would have been a golden opportunity. Hey, since obesity seems to be one of the largest comorbidities with this situation, let's talk about our health and fitness. And sadly, that conversation didn't happen. Before people chime in and go, well, maybe it did where I live. And I'm like, oh, okay, but I live in America, and the majority of my audience is in the U.S., so that is kind of my cultural context for that. And people do have to understand that with the content I do make when it relates to anything at a cultural or social level. Training in nutrition or training in nutrition, of course, that's universal, right? That's universal. All right, guys, but that's pretty much what I did today. I might want to drop those J-hooks one notch lower with this bar. I'm going to try to squat with it, though, I think, on Friday. So I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.